It's like another huge value add that nobody else would come up with because I'm a fucking genius polymath and I build this cool shit and I show it to my clients and they're like, I fucking love you. And I'm like, worth our fee. Right there, worth our fee. You're not gonna, where are you gonna get that from an IT company? Nowhere. Nowhere. Nobody does it like we do it.
I know.
Anyway, so I'm feeling pretty good about that.
I've asked this question before and I still haven't pinpointed it. The secret to which I refer has been mentioned no fewer than 100 times throughout this book. It has not been directly named, for it seems to work more successfully when it is merely uncovered and left in sight, where those who are ready and searching for it may pick it up. That is why Mr. Carnegie tossed it to me so quietly without giving me its specific name. Have any of you identified what that is in these pages?
That's classified. I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
I don't think there's a thing. I think it's just a realization that you're going to get from it. About, well, maybe it is a thing. Maybe the realization is more about, you know, something, I'm not saying it is this, but something along the lines of, you know, you put your mind to it, you can do it. You know what I mean? That kind of thing.
Yeah, I read that and I'm like, fuck, I want to know what this is. And then I'm like, how the fuck would I ever know?
Not only that, but I want to, like, who else is actually consciously asked that question while they're reading this?
Maybe just putting attention and awareness back on that it exists. Now maybe it's one of those things that's meant to be a tongue-in-cheeky kind of thing, but it's like, no, it's this. You know what I mean? So I think that's what I get what it is.
I think it's tongue-in-cheek because he specifically said mentioned no less than 100 times in the book.
Hey Google, what is the secret hidden in Think and Grow Rich?
Cannot figure this
According
out.
to YouTube, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill has a hidden secret formula that he encodes for those businessmen and women who seek success.
Thank you. You become what you think about most of the time.
There you go.
Thoughts become things because everything we create first in our minds. If you decide about a goal and you begin thinking about it all the time, you'll plant your goal in your subconscious mind. When the goal is planted in your subconscious mind, you start to believe that you can achieve your goal. When you believe in your subconscious mind will give you plans on how to reach your goal. So it's basically everything that we do talk about here that I'm obsessed with, which is if you think it and affirm it and convince yourself of it and repeat it enough times and find evidence of it and look for it and see it and believe it and all that stuff, then eventually it'll just happen. This is where I got the language for myself for the whole last year, where I've been saying, like, the brain is the computer and you can program it.
Yeah.
And it's just, you have to convince it of a truth, because the subconscious mind is like obsessed with an amoral computation of truth. Right. And so you can't lie to your subconscious and have it believe you. Like, you can't repeat lies over and over. It has to be something within the realm of possibility, I think. So I don't know if that is the secret, but if there is a secret, that seems like...
Yeah, that sounds about right.
The secret is quite literally Think and Grow Rich. It's written on the cover and on every page.
Mentioned over 20 times.
100.
100 times, sorry.
What about the contemplating philosophy when you can reach on Google? Thanks, Google.
Stress is like this thing where it's like you have like a bucket and then there's like units, okay? Mm-hmm. And so, like, let's say you have a bucket and then like 3/4 of it is filled up with, I'm not making enough money.
Okay.
And then you add, I have a small child and I'm not sleeping, and now the bucket is full. Okay?
Okay.
And then you get into your shower and there's a ring of dirt around the edge of the shower. And then the ring of dirt makes you go fucking ballistic.
Sounds pretty right on.
Okay, great. So that's not because of the fucking dirt though.
No.
It's because you have a full ass bucket already.
Right.
So, like, nothing out here can solve the problem. We need to find a way to drain the bucket. And so there's a thing or a couple things in your life that you're like fucking sick and tired of, haven't learned to love, a charge that's been with you for a long fucking time, that you don't feel like I'm not deserving until, I'm not worthy until, I can't be myself, I can't live my life until
Okay.
there's one of those in place. What is it? But then also that thing that you're longing for. God damn it, I wish my staff would just hold space for me. You need to fucking go back to your office and hold space for them. Right? That thing that we say we need to give to other people. Because you're withholding it. But you're withholding it and expecting it from the universe.
Okay.
Hold space is the answer to like 90% of the world's problems, actually.
Seems to be.
Israel and Palestine, hold space.
But like, here's another way to look at this. If somebody's done something wrong, like let's say somebody's engaged with you, and in the moment of engaging with you, they need to they're committed to a process. Like with your woman, she's committed to her feelings. She's done something already, or something has already happened, and there's a committed trajectory. I think one of the biggest problems that a lot of people have with leadership is, while that trajectory is still in motion, they try to give feedback on the initiation of the trajectory. Wow, those grapes were amazing.
Sometimes I can't tell if you're being sarcastic.
No, I wasn't being. You know that's funny? I very rarely I compliment people and things so infrequently that when I do it, I'm asked every time if I'm being sarcastic.
And your delivery was pretty like, I'm being like,
Just start with /sarcasm when you say something.
yeah. Wow, these grapes are amazing.
Belly? Close it out.
What's that?
Close it out.
Cool. It's cool to be like, I guess I could fix your computers, but I'd rather fix your brain and like your strategy. And I feel like everything else will sort itself out.